Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
What's going on, everybody?
Audio
What's
Jungle.
going on? What's going on? Stay loyal, stay righteous, stay true to yourself. Stay loyal, stay righteous, stay true to yourself.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hey, you ever thought about starting your own podcast, but don't know what to do or where to go or how to even start a podcast? Well, I got the answer for you. It's called Anchor. Anchor is the only app where you can record, edit, distribute your podcast to multiple platforms like Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcast, and other platforms. Why don't you try it out? Just go to anchor.fm and start your podcast and become a podcaster. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Henry, aka TDA, the Devil's Advocate, in the back with another episode of I'm Just Saying, the podcast with Henry. This is season 4, I believe, episode 5, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, episode 5. Keeping the consistency with the every 2 weeks thing going. Shout out to all I saw the listens. Only thing I did was see the direct listens from Anchor. And I ain't gonna hold you. From the direct listens alone, I ain't gonna hold you. I see them numbers going up, baby. I see the numbers going up. Them 4,000 plays might be in reach before the season even end. But how y'all feeling today, man? Y'all good? Everybody good? Whoever's listening, whoever's tuned in, y'all straight? Hope y'all doing well, man. I hope y'all doing better than me. I'm alive, I'm well, I'm breathing, so can't do too much complaining. Can't do too much complaining if you're alive, well, and breathing. But shit, I really didn't know. I had so much shit to talk about, and I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I still don't, as I'm literally recording. I'm hoping that as I'm speaking, somewhere out of nowhere, the main topic I want to speak to will come to the forefront. That way, if I do pause or stop speaking, it won't seem awkward to you guys because I'm over here thinking about what to say. But let's talk about my day. We'll start with that. My day was crazy. I don't know. Every now and then, I get this wave of anxiety, and it's just like I noticed that it happens when I get into a little I call it robot mode, when you basically work, go home, repeat. Like that's your life. It becomes, go to work, then I'm after work, I come home, then go to sleep, then wake up, then go to work, then come home, then go to sleep, then wake up, then go to work, then come home, then go to sleep. It's a vicious cycle, and I get anxiety attacks when my body or my brain feels like that I'm beginning to get into one, and I start reflecting and I start getting into this real depressive mode because I'm like, I want more, I need more, and I kind of went crazy on my girl because I told her that I need to, what I'm going to do is, whenever that happens, I need to start looking in the mirror. Because as much as I want to blame this person or that person or this situation or that situation, ultimately, whatever situation I'm in or I'm dealing with, I got myself into. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop putting the blame on people. I'm going to just look at myself and see how I can fix it. There's certain things I want to do. There's certain things I want. And in order for me to get them, I'm going to have to make some sacrifices. I'm going to have to change some things around. One sacrifice that I'm going to have to make is your boy going to have to quit smoking. Smoking is becoming an unnecessary, well, it's not becoming an unnecessary bill. It's becoming a bill that's becoming a hindrance. Especially with, it's just becoming a bill that's becoming a hindrance. It really is. It's becoming annoying. Especially when you're the only one who's buying it. But it becomes annoying. But yeah, I was looking for the change. I said the change, as in like chunky change. No, I was looking for the, not the change, I'm sorry. I was looking for an outage. Like, all right, if this is the game plan, and this is what we're going to do, then how I'm going to execute it. And there's certain things I want to do, like to change around. Like I do want to become a more potent content creator. I feel like with my personality, bro, I'm too, how can I say? I'm too much of a personality to not be content creating, and I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to need more from my family at home. Like the yelling and the screaming when they want to argue with the siblings, that's going to have to stop. They're going to have to chill out on that a lot. And I also want to quit smoking, so I get anxiety when Christmas comes around too, because I want to be the Santa that my kids never had. And I know they lists be crazy. They lists be ridiculous. But I be wanting to make sure I'm able to get everything in. Quitting smoking might be an extreme measure, but maybe it'll take an extreme measure to get me out of this funk. Maybe that's what it's going to take, an extreme measure. So, we'll see, man. Hopefully, it does help. And I also want to get myself back in the gym. It's like I lost 50 pounds and I was like, oh, well, fuck it. I lost 50 pounds. I mean, I probably gained some of that back, but it's the keeping it off that's killing me, man. Like they said, when you work out, it's easy to lose weight. It's hard to keep it off. And I ain't going to hold you. That is 100% true. And honest, it is definitely difficult to keep the weight off. But you know what? I feel that I inspire and I'm so positive towards so many other people that I just need to give that positivity to myself. What it is I try not to bring my issues and my misery and onto other people. So I could be like, I'm pretty sure like once my friends hear this, like especially my Xbox buddies, once they hear this, they gonna be like, oh shit, I didn't know you was going through that. Yeah, bro, like I've been contemplating a lot of shit for months now, man. I just don't like bringing my issues onto anybody else. And then my friends, they have their issues of their own, and I just want to be there, be positive, be supportive for them. And I figured that maybe like somewhere in the world, I'll get it reciprocated. The universe will show the love back. And the universe did, man. I got my first, how can I put this? I was on Twitch showing love. And because of the love I shown and me just being me, in somebody's chat. Like I'm chatting, I'm talking, because I ain't gonna hold you. Oh boy has somebody in his stream or in his party chat who was saying some flagrant fouls, man. He said a lot of flagrant fouls. And I'm trying to be politically correct when I say flagrant fouls, but I'm from the 80s. That's where I was born in. So you modern day people who get offended over words, do me a favor. Take the biggest frank you can find and eat it. And when I tell you eat a frank, that is the most politically correct way for me to tell you to do something that could get me banned on Twitch if I said it. Luckily, this is my podcast, it ain't Twitch, but y'all see how I'm trying to dress it up. You know, I feel like you are what you oh God, I damn near fucked up I did fuck up the whole saying. Oh, here it is. You are what you repeatedly do. Therefore, excellence is not an act, but a habit. So if I'm practicing not saying TOS while I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are my listeners, then when it comes down to when I'm streaming, it'll be A-okay. Because I'm so used to doing this. But back to what, pause, that was crazy. But back to what he was doing. He had somebody in his chat that was saying a lot of pause-worthy things. And, of course, his chat is unmuted, so, of course, I heard it. So I hit him with the little Pause Patrol emote. Those are the emotes on my Twitch when you sub up. It's one of the first emotes that I unlock is the Pause Patrol emo. Shout out to Pause Patrol. We'll pause Patrol. Pause Patrol. We'll pause you on the double. That's right. We will. But shout out to him. But I'm in his chat, just showing love. This talking joint. Actually, no, I am lying. I'm lying. My fault. I am dead ass lying right here. I need to do better than that because this is the way I was about to say it is not how it went. This is how it went. I was on Twitch. Tuned in to some people. I'm lying again. My fault, chat. Y'all know, my fault, y'all. Y'all know I don't do these lies. I apologize to all you guys. I was on Twitch running a rerun. For those who are unfamiliar what a rerun is, it's basically a replay of a stream that I already done. So I did a rerun. So when I did my rerun and when my rerun was over, I went back to the Twitch's home screen. And for those who might seem confused, there's a home screen and then there's a back area for content creators. So I went from the back area to the front to the home screen. When I went to the home screen, I saw I had a message. So I'm like, oh shit, let's go. I'm thinking it's Amazon Prime Gaming. Like, let's go. I'll give you some extra perks and shit like that. I looked and it says, such and such, because I'm not going to give anybody names. Such and such has gifted you a such to my dude HG Gaming's Twitch. Now, HG Gaming, that's the fam. He's just like me. We're both like-minded when it comes to trying to build a community for streamers who show love, who show support, who raid each other whenever they go offline, stuff like that. And I literally want to do the same thing, like literally the same thing. We was thinking about literally the same thing. So, I show love in there, I dropped a few bits in there, you know what I'm saying? I followed at first, tuned in, did a few raids, did a few hosts, dropped a few bits, you know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere, yesterday comes, I look, I'm like, oh shit, somebody gifted me a sub? Oh, that's what's up. So I jumped in there and I added the person and I thanked them. I'm like, hey, I appreciate it. Blah, 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 blah. Now, he says that's his mama. He said, mamas is always showing love. Now, I don't know if it's like his mama or not, because when I went to go look to see how she looked, Shorty ain't look fairly young at all. I ain't gonna hold you. Shorty looked like she was about 25, 30. And no offense to anyone who's listening, but she was white. And they age badly. So I'm like, Mom, and he got the full grown Drake beard, but 10 times puffier. So I know he ain't no 5-year-old. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know if that was just homies and not like that, but I gifted a sub. No, she gifted me a sub. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's when, sorry guys. That's when old boy pulls in saying the Care Bears terminology, the egregious verbiage, the egregious verbiage. That's when Bull came up talking that egregious verbiage. And he was just saying crazy stuff. So I started dropping the pause emote, right? But somebody in the chat already put pause. So I'm like, yeah, word. And I put the pause patrol emote. And they was like, oh my God, I love your emote. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll be dropping mad pause patrols in there while he's saying crazy, egregious verbiage. While he continues to use this egregious verbiage, I am dropping pause patrol bomb after pause patrol bomb after pause patrol bomb. The chat is cracking up. The entire chat is laughing. We are all making jokes. I'm in there. I got the chat lit. Just off me being who I am, having the chat lit, whoever gifted me a sub in his chat ran over to my chat and subbed to me out of nowhere, just off the strength. I'm like, oh man, that's love. Hey, yo, you know what, sweetie? I truly, 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 truly appreciate that. And you know what? To pay it forward, the next nigga to type in this chat who ain't subbed, I'm gifted. And a person chapped it, and I gifted it. And that's what I mean by showing love. That's what I mean by showing love and supporting. You know what I mean? It ain't always got to be about bread. You could host, you could raid, but that's the type of streaming community I want to build, bro. Positive vibes always. PVA. Positive vibes always. Yeah, there's always room for cringe, and there's always room for mess. But positive vibes always. That's what I'm on. That's the type of support I'm trying to give out. And that's the type of thing I'm trying to put out into the world. Honestly speaking, I'm just trying to be positive, be straightforward, be honest, and enlighten people and lift people's spirits up, make people happy, be an inspiration for people. But I realized I can't be an inspiration for nobody until I do it myself, I guess. And my goal, y'all know my goal. I'm trying to be one of the top 10 streamers when it comes to I'm trying to be the first black streamer on Twitch to crack the top 10 revenue. There's millionaires. Trace, I said Trace, no, he talking about me. T-Pain, YNB Corday, YNB Namir. There's a lot of people, celebrities or whatever like that, who are black, and they are not. T Grizzly, they don't even cap the top 10 when it comes to earnings on Twitch. I want to do that. I want to be the first black person on Twitch that cracks the top 10 when it comes down to streaming revenue. Because we're not top 10, honestly speaking. I don't even think we're in the top 20. We might not be in the top 100. I ain't go all the way that far. But yeah, that's what I want, man. That's what I want. I want to provide dope content. I want to provide great things. You know what? I might just buckle down and I might rent a PC. I know I'm gonna end up paying double, triple, whatever, but I might rent one. I might rent one from Rent Center too. I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga might take the Rent Center route. Like that's how badly I really want to do this. Like I haven't wanted to get a gaming PC to create content, and like the feeling I have wanting to be a content creator is the same feeling I get when it comes to songwriting. And as much as the feeling I used to have for songwriting maybe diminished, this passion I have for wanting to be a content creator, it hasn't. It's risen even more. And that's what I want to do. I want to create content. I want to make people laugh. I want to inspire people. I want to make people's days better. But my days got to be better as well. So I got to get me right. I got to get me focused back. Got to, bro. Son, I got to figure out the formula. I got to figure out what it is. I do. I already know what it is, but it's the emotions, man. You know what? I need to stop making excuses. I'm a grown ass man. If the emotions is what I gotta go through, then the emotions is what I gotta go through. Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and this word. And the crazy part is this word I'm about to use. I'm going to use again in a future podcast, especially when I talk about that toxic femininity and toxic womanism. Yes, you heard me. Toxic womanism does exist. Toxic femininity does exist. There are women out there walking around doing just a little too much, saying a little too much, acting a little too weird. And when I say acting too weird, you're a woman, right? Why you acting like there's a dick between your legs? Sorry, somebody had to say it. They're doing too much right now. I don't like it. But the word that I'm going to use against myself is accountability, man. I'm high on that. And I got to start holding myself accountable for all the things that I put myself in. I can't get mad at the climb out of the hole when I'm the one who built it. Like, I really can't be mad like, damn, I ain't at the top of this hole yet. Nobody told me to dug this hole this deep. I did that on my own accord. Sometimes we walk around mad at other people for self-inflicted wounds. And I think it's about time that we stop doing that, man. Accountability. Accountability is the gem that I'm dropping today on this podcast. Accountability. Pick that gem up, y'all. Till next time. Stay loyal. Stay righteous. Most importantly, stay true to yourself. Till next time, I'm outie. 5,000. Peace.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
What's going on, everybody?
Audio
What's
Jungle.
going on? What's going on? Stay loyal, stay righteous, stay true to yourself. Stay loyal, stay righteous, stay true to yourself.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.